Okay, hey guys, welcome back to our new YouTube video. Okay, so it's been like a super long time since I made like a full long form video like this because I've been like super busy with all the Instagram verticals. And by the way, if you haven't followed my Instagram, right, I'll put it here. My handle is @AshTheMagician. I'll put it right here. So if you're interested, feel free to drop a follow. It's very similar to the content that I'll be making here on this YouTube channel. But yeah, anyway, so I just received something insane this week from Samsung, and I actually just finished unboxing it. See, it's the Samsung Galaxy Z TriFold. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting like so long to get my hands on like one of these since the release, but finally it's right here in the studio. So my challenge for this video is I'm gonna try to be switching from Apple to this Samsung Galaxy Z TriFold as a super long time iPhone user. I've been using iPhone since like the 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and even the 17 that just came out into this right here, the Samsung Galaxy Z TriFold. And actually you may be thinking, it's not really of a big deal. Why we want to like switch to like Samsung suddenly? It's not because of it, because this isn't just any phone from Samsung. It's their Z TriFold. And if you still don't know what that is, check this out. Oh my gosh, that thing literally folds. So right, on a normal phone, when it's folded, you get something like that. See, it's a phone, right? Once unfolded, you get basically 3 times the size. See? Whoa! This is basically a tablet. Yeah, so I'll be trying out the switch to this phone for about a week or so. So stay tuned and enjoy the video.
With breakfast while I'm yawning. Can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. Lord forgive me, I can't take things slowly. I'm going on them once I get going. She's trying to take it all off of me, trying to stay real close to me. I gotta catch myself, I can't play my...
Okay guys, so I've just finished unboxing the Galaxy Z TriFold, and firstly, I'm in love with the design of it. Like, it's so impressive, you know, because of like the design, and overall Samsung design is always on point. It's basically like Apple's one. It's just that Apple's design is like so clean, so minimalistic. That's why I love it so much. But Samsung also does it the same way. It's just like they do it in a different kind of way. It's also minimalism, but in a different style. Yeah, so that's exactly what this TriFold has. And fun fact, I've actually used other Samsung foldables too, like the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and even that mini compact phone, the Galaxy Z Flip. And if you haven't checked it out, you can check it out on my Instagram right here. I'll put the video right here. But yeah, so continuing, right, basically to make this even more durable, because it's like 3 screens, right, one thing I want to give a shout out to is its carbon fiber bag. That is a super nice touch. But that also means you get a super nice like wavy texture here. And also there's one more thing that I'm really very happy about, which is this. See, this may just look like an ordinary case, but the good thing is because I previously unboxed the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and even the Z Flip and like some other Samsung phones before, but so far I haven't even received like a direct case from them. But the good thing is, because when you first unbox the Galaxy Z TriFold, it comes in this huge box. So you get things like a power adapter, the super cool phone, and even this time they included a case. And guess what? It's also made of carbon fiber. So yeah, basically how this video works is that I'm gonna try to be switching to this phone for about like 1 week or so, right? So I'm gonna try to push it to its extent. Like, I'm gonna take out my current SIM card from my iPhone 16 Pro Max and transfer it to the Galaxy Z TriFold. So let's get started.
If I come around you, can I be myself? Wind up in the mirror just to see yourself. If I was in your shoes, I would hate myself. Left all this behind to be with someone else.
Okay guys, so I just finished transferring the SIM card from my iPhone 16 Pro Max into this TriFold. And I want to say that it feels really interesting. But before we continue like this video or anything, right, before I continue the video, right, I just want to do a quick something, which is change my mic, okay? So the audio you're currently hearing right now is from my shotgun mic, the Sennheiser MKE400, and it's an amazing mic for vlogs, I can say. Like, I've used it for the past few weeks already, but it's so good. But unfortunately now, because the sun is quite bright and I have a lot of lights in my studio, so I had to use my Mac box here. So it's like kind of an insane overkill camera rig for like YouTube videos. But yeah, so I'm gonna transfer over to this DJI Mic Mini, so I think you can hear my audio better. Okay? Let's do a clap transition. Yep, that's definitely better. Okay, so the audio you're currently hearing right now is from my DJI Mic Mini. these are like an amazing mic. Also, quick shout out to them. But yeah, anyway, let's continue on with the video. And before that, I want to say some stuff first. So yeah, everything you're watching in this video is non-sponsored by Samsung, okay? So Samsung has not paid me to like say anything about this phone to you guys or like make the switch or anything like that. This is just my own creative idea and I want to try something new because I'm using iPhone for how many years already? And okay, I'm gonna be upfront with you guys, okay? This doesn't mean I'm making the switch. I'm just gonna try out this phone for about a week and see how good it really is. But maybe after that, then we'll see what happens. But also, if you have made it this far into the video, right, I want to thank you guys so much. And if you really like this video, right, please consider subscribing, okay? I love making YouTube videos for you guys and I really hope you enjoy it. And by the way, just want to give a quick shout out also to my Instagram channel, which is Ash the Magician here. If you're interested in videos like this or like tech content, I do stuff like camera gear reviews, phone reviews, cool tech, keyboards, and all kinds of interesting stuff. Maybe even 3D printing. Yeah, because I just got a 3D printer. So if you really enjoyed this video, right, please consider subscribing. And also, if you like cool tech and like cinematic stuff, feel free to drop me a follow on my Instagram channel here too, which is at Ash the Magician, okay? But yeah, without further ado, let's continue on with the video. Okay guys, so it's officially my first day here out in the open with the Samsung Galaxy Z TriFold. So I'll be testing this out for like the next few days and check it out. I even have this like lanyard strap. So usually when I'm using my iPhone, like which I currently have it back in the studio, I have it with the like the morph lanyard. But today, now you see, I have something from Casetify. So Casetify that time sent over this lanyard. And guess what? It's perfect for this, the Samsung Galaxy Z TriFold. So yup, this is my current everyday carry now, the Z TriFold together with this Casetify lanyard. Pretty cool. So stay tuned for my thoughts on it. Okay guys, so I just wanted to give you a quick update. By the way, if you're wondering where am I, right, check out this super nice view. Oh my gosh, the sun is so bright. I think my ND filter can't take it. So yeah, you see behind me, right, there is this super nice like theme park down there. There's like a water theme park down there and even here. So where am I? I'm actually at D Resort at Downtown East and this place is super cool. And check out the palm trees behind me. Actually wait, I just got an idea. Why not let's try using the Z TriFold to take some shots of it and test the camera quality. Let's go.
You're dealing with me rough. 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 You're dealing with me.
And I just realized something. There's one major game-changing feature about the Z TriFold, which is this TriFold screen. So you know, usually when I'm like eating lunch, right, I'll just take like my iPhone and I'll just like use my morph stand to like balance, and then that's how I like, watch my videos while having lunch. But today, look, I'm not using my iPhone, but I'm using this, a huge screen. It's basically like a tablet. So this means my binge watching time during lunchtime will go insane on this. Okay, so I'm currently back in the hotel after lunch and I just wanted to share some thoughts I had on this phone that happened just now. Okay, so after spending half a day with this phone so far, right, here are some of my thoughts on it. So first things first, as I've said just now, when it was sling with me, right, actually, something that I found really interesting was, you see, this at the end of the day is still a TriFold, which has 3 screens combined into one. No wait, actually 4, because of its like main cover display when folded. So right, with 4 screens and basically like 3 panels, when I hanged it to my lanyard and just like put it by my side, right, actually I didn't even feel any way at all. It was almost like this was just a normal bar phone that had like 1 panel. Like in no way, right, you ever felt that there was like a phone with 3 screens hanging on you. Basically what I mean is just like, you really don't feel the weight of the phone, because technically for a phone that have like 3 panels, you would expect it to be like very heavy or bulky or what, but it's just not. But other than its weight, there's a very major contributing factor to this, which is its thickness. So when the phone is folded up, it's a thickness of 12.9 mm, which is actually amazing good for a phone that has 3 screens. So when unfolded, it's a thickness, or should I say thinness, of just 3.9 mm, which is insane for a phone. In camera, I don't even think you can see it because of how thin it is. And plus, this is actually with the case on. So without, you can see it's actually even thinner, which I find is a major contributing factor of its user experience. So this way, no matter whether it's folded or unfolded, you can just have it around you like a normal phone. So for comparison, if you're wanting the thickness of it with my old iPhone, this is the thickness of the TriFold at 12.9 mm when folded. And this is the thickness of my iPhone 16 Pro Max when folded at 8.9 mm, which is just like a minor difference of 4 inches for a lot more screen real estate. So you can watch your videos on a larger display. And also, if you didn't know, when the Galaxy Z TriFold is unfolded, right, you can not only use it to watch like movies or even YouTube videos. Like for example, this is how the phone is usually used in horizontal mode, which is to watch movies or YouTube videos. But if you didn't know, because this is still a phone, so a phone has horizontal and vertical orientation. So when using apps like Instagram, you can just watch reels vertically. See? OMG, look, you're watching reels on such a huge screen. I honestly think that is just amazing. So keep in mind that this phone works in both horizontal and vertical orientation, so you can actually view your content how it's intended to. But one major downside I find that other than having all these super cool features, like, this is just my honest opinion. Because this phone, when it's unfolded, the advantage is that you have a super huge screen. But sometimes, the disadvantage is that because you know you have a super huge screen. So for example, just now during lunchtime, I use it when open. But occasionally, you want to have a bigger screen. But instead, you just don't want to have the bulk to like open with such a huge screen. Because honestly, right, even though the screen is big and it's actually very light to hold, you will definitely feel that it's weird to hold. It's basically like holding an iPad or a mini laptop in your hands compared to like a normal bar phone. So I think that mostly, right, even with a TriFold, most people will still daily drive it when folded. So yeah, that's so far just my current take on the TriFold. Stay tuned for more updates on this phone. Okay guys, so quick update on the battery life of the Samsung Galaxy Z TriFold. So it's currently like half of the day already. Yes, 7:10 PM, and so far the battery life on this has been great. I've actually used it for like many things today. I've been using it for like watch YouTube videos for lunch, messages, and even shoot some content with it. And so far the battery level is currently sitting at 56%. Which I can say is surprisingly good for a phone like this. But usually on my daily phones, I don't even think the battery life can last like this long. Like usually at evening time, right, it's already dead. Maybe because I just overused it, or either the battery life is not that good. But for this TriFold, I can say it's pretty impressive. So stay tuned for more updates.
On the highway and I'm thinking that I love her. On the highway and I'm thinking ain't no rubber.
Okay, so we are currently at a golf arena and we're gonna play some golf. Pretty cool. But I have another motive here other than playing golf, which is, as you can see, it's quite dark here, right? So we're gonna try to test out the low light capabilities on the Samsung Galaxy TriFold.
Like dumber and dumber. I'm about to shoot my shot. She loving my jumper. My favorite outfit is her see-through jumper.
Okay, wow, I think golf is really tiring, okay. I think it's such a really cool sport and I hope to like play a lot more in future. But I think one thing is you need to have a lot of strength. Like, okay, it's not only the force actuation, but it's also the power. Like how much strength you have to like, yeah, the thing. But unfortunately, that's something I don't have yet. But yeah, anyway, I've been testing out the low light capabilities of the camera on the TriFold. And it's pretty much quite similar to the cameras on the Z Fold 7 and also the S25 Ultra. I don't think it's the 26 because there are some features on the 26 like horizon lock, which is not on the TriFold. But yeah, pretty cool. And here are some of the results I got. Okay guys, so it's currently 9:23 PM right here already and I'm about to eat my dinner and head to bed. And so far my experience using this phone has been really quite good. One thing I want to give a shout out to this phone, or maybe just all Samsung phones in general, is actually their battery life. So I know I've used many phones before and even my existing iPhone, but I think out of all like the super cool feature that this thing has, like the huge screen and like the camera, it's actually its battery. Because I've been using this whole phone for a day, it still currently has 34%. Because I think I can honestly say my previous iPhone didn't have this much battery life. And because unfortunately I kept charging it, so the battery life kept deteriorating and now it's currently sitting at like 88%. So it's been a super long time since I've used a phone that can last an actual whole day, which is so far the most like game-changing thing for me. So yeah, this is my first day switching to the Samsung Galaxy TriFold and so far my experience has been pretty good. Okay guys, good morning. So today is the second day out with the Samsung Galaxy TriFold. Today is a Sunday, which is the 15th of March. And we have just checked out of our chalet, which is the D Resort here. And by the way, oh yeah, wait, don't mind this, check it out. See, I recently just viewed this insane rig. Because I'm gonna do a video that's coming out soon on my Instagram. Go follow if you haven't. Which is comparing the Insta360 X5 with the Osmo 360 from DJI. And I viewed this like beast of an insane rig. So cool. Basically it's like getting the same angle of both 360 cameras and comparing which footage looks nicer. So yeah, let's go on our day with day 2 of the Samsung Galaxy TriFold. Okay, so right now we're actually on our way. We are heading to a beach, which is the Pasir Ris beach. And if you actually pay close attention, hopefully my shotgun mic can pick this up, but hear the nature sounds. Do you hear like the rooster and like the birds chirping? It's so nice. Like the whole environment, the place is so serene. It's basically just like taking a nice chill morning walk. So hopefully when we're at the beach, we can capture some super nice like morning shots with the Galaxy Z TriFold. Okay guys, so we're finally at the beach here and I just found such an amazing and super chill spot to relax here. See? I've got the phone here and I actually just used it to capture some cinematic shots of the beach. Like, I love the 200 megapixel shots and I think they look really nice. The amount of detail it captures and everything is pretty cool. But other than that, let's take a look at the scenery. Wow, it's so nice. It's been like a super long time since I've properly came to a beach and like relaxed like this. Okay guys, so we're finally back in the studio actually from our hotel. So this morning we actually checked out of our chalet and then went to the beach. Then now finally we are back in our studio. So over here I'm actually in the middle of editing the vlog. And actually I was just thinking, should I charge my phone? Because I'll actually be here only in the studio shortly and then we'll be heading out over to Suntec again for the Comex IT show. So if I were to take this like 30 minutes to like maybe charge my phone, I don't know how accurate the battery percentage will be. But at least we have enough battery percentage to last the whole day, right? You know what? Let's just charge it. But just to keep track, now it's currently 66%, okay, from where we left off. Okay guys, I got an update for you. So I'm still actually editing the vlog and this vlog like I spent super long editing it because there's just so many things. So if you really like it, right, please drop me a subscribe and I really hope you enjoy it. You can leave a comment down below on what's your most favorite thing about the vlog. And yeah, to continue what I said just now. So now the time is currently 4:06 or should I just say 4, okay? Because I wanted to record this video at 4 but 6 minutes past. So the phone is actually currently sitting at 100%. So this phone actually charges at 45 watts wired charging. So I started charging the phone at 3:20 and now it's 4 and it's 100% charged. And just now at 3:20 the phone had 66%. So it charged from 66 to 100% in around 40 minutes or so. I don't know how fast is that, but I think that's pretty good. So yeah, that was just the battery update for you.
I wish that I could still. Last call, but I'm at least like 2 in. Been waiting since you flew in. Been thinking and pursuing. I see life through a new lens. It's shaking, that shit moving. Been thinking.
Okay guys, so I'm currently at the Comex IT show right now and the time is actually 8:32 and so far I think the phone has been lasting me for like quite good. It is still 77%, which is really impressive. But I think to give it all credit, right, because actually I just went to the studio and then I charged like 100% of like battery life, and then now I just came out. So basically I haven't even like put the phone to like any use at all. Just like maybe replying to some messages and that's all. But yeah, so most likely I think this will be like my last thing of the day so far.
Only time will tell. I wanna keep you.
Oh my god, dude. Yo, this is Ashley, man. We finally met again. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
That's crazy.
How are you, man?
How are you? I'm amazing.
Why are we vlogging each other? Oh my god. Wait, so what are you gonna do today?
And so that was the end of day 2. Okay, so today is the Monday 16th of March and it's my 3rd official day with the Samsung Galaxy TriFold. And ooh, I just got a notification for one of my events. But yeah, so far for these 3 days, like my experience on this phone has been pretty good. And actually the first half of the day, now the current time is 3:41 PM. I didn't manage to vlog it because I had some stuff, so I wasn't free to vlog. But yeah, so this was the earliest I could vlog today. So today actually we don't have much to do on the list. I just have to finish up some videos and I have some other stuff to do. But mostly it's just editing of the vlog and some other Instagram stuff that you will see coming up soon. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay guys, so the time is currently now 10:13 p.m. and so sorry I didn't like have any updates to show you for today because I literally even didn't leave my studio today. I literally been sitting here on this chair like editing for like almost the whole day and it's practically insane. But like it's not only this vlog, I also just recently finished editing the video that I shot yesterday at the beach, which was the camera comparison between the Insta360 X5 and also the DJI Osmo 360. So great news is I successfully managed to finish editing it today and it was approved. So tomorrow we actually have a new challenge for the TriFold, which is social media posting. So usually I just post all my videos and like share them on like my different social media accounts on my iPhone. But tomorrow I'm going to try to be doing them first time on an Android. So maybe you can see how good the experience of like posting videos on social media is. Because actually I've watched other YouTubers and I heard that they actually say it's not so good, you know. So tomorrow morning I'll be posting that video and hopefully we can try it out for ourselves. Yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow. It'll be a more exciting day. Okay guys, so today is the Tuesday, 17th of March, and today we are finally gonna do what we said yesterday, which is try to post a video on social media, which is my comparison video of the two 360 cameras on the Samsung Galaxy Z TriFold. So we're gonna actually test what the experience of posting on social media is like on Android. So let me get the video up. Okay, we've got the video right here. Let's see, or level up your project with edits. Oh yeah, by the way guys, if you haven't tried edits, it's quite cool. There's this new feature I recently posted where you're allowed to like link accounts or like views. So it becomes interactive. Like for example, you're talking about click this view right here and they can literally click and it brings them to that video. Yeah, so that's like a very cool feature you can try and edit. Okay, so I've just finished posting the video on Instagram and guess what? It was successful and the process was so smooth actually. I didn't have any like hiccups or like anything went wrong. Everything was just super smooth. I even just posted it on TikTok. So the video is also out now on my Instagram and YouTube. So you can kindly go check. Actually no, I just have one last platform to post it, which is YouTube. It will be on this account which you're watching on, just in the Shorts tab. You can go and check them out. Oh yeah, by the way, right, this all currently recorded on my new camera. Actually no, this half of the video, so footage from yesterday, was actually recorded on my new camera which I just picked up, which is my Sony ZV-E1. And by the way, this thing is insane, okay? I actually upgraded from the Sony ZV-E10, which is right here, see? That's what you saw at the start of the video. But in between the video, I actually managed to pick up a new camera, which is the one you're currently watching on right now, the ZV-E1. And let me tell you, it's so good, super cool. It's basically using the same sensor as the Sony FX3, the same CMOS sensor. It's like the full frame one. And look how wide is it, because full frame sensor. So like my 11mm is 11mm, no 1.5 times crop. But yeah, it's insane. So yeah, once the video is uploaded, you'll see it on my page soon. Okay guys, so quick update on what I'm currently doing. So you see, so sorry, the studio is in a mess. This is like the kind of behind the scenes that you usually don't see in my like Instagram videos, but like you get to see it here because you're on YouTube and YouTube is my exclusive place for behind the scenes. But yeah, you want to see how the studio usually looks like, so I just shot finish an unboxing video from Yulancy. Huge thanks to them because they just sent over this Chinese New Year gift box which I just arrived. I know it's quite late, but it's okay because shipping took quite long, but it doesn't really matter. And I want to show you something. Look, see, they sent me this. So I usually had their MA30, now I have their MA60, it's a more compact version. These are all like MagSafe phone mount for the thing. So yeah, see, this is how the studio looks like. It's kind of crazy, look. I have some random lights here. And then it's just a mess, it's just a mess. But like, yeah, when I finally edit it, you can see the footage all looks amazing. So like, this is the hard work that I usually put into like every video. It's so much work, but like, it's just so that you guys enjoy it. But yeah, so I just short finished this unboxing and time to pack up and go edit it. Hello. Say hi, Jim.
Hi.
Hey guys, so today I didn't film the morning starting. This is like the start of the day, okay? So today is finally the 4th day with my Samsung Galaxy TriFold. It's the 4th day already in this vlog. Today we have like a very like fun-filled day. I'm going out with my friends and we're heading to Sentosa actually. So now we're eating lunch at Pepper Lunch and then wait for the transition. But yeah, going back to the problem I had so far with this phone, it's actually the typing experience. So when you actually realize, right, wait, let me try to pull it up. Okay, for example, you just notice the keys are like very thin. So they are like super close to one another. Then there's like no distance. So whenever I'm trying to like type, right, my thumb just cannot accurately press the key. Like when I'm trying to click high, it becomes like GI because the G is so close to the H. So yeah, that's so far my only problem I had with like the typing experience on the TriFold. So yeah, stay tuned.
Baby fat and Gucci too, and she ride Jimmy Choo. I'm on a fit and perky, baby. What we finna do?
Okay, so we've just reached Sentosa here and now we're currently at Palawan Beach Station. So now we're gonna go find where is Hyperdrive, our go-karting place. So let's go. Look, Hyperdrive. Look. Yeah, so you see, let's do a transition, okay? We're gonna teleport there, okay? 3, 2, 1. Let's go! We just got our ticket! Okay, by the way, right, credits to Adam, who is my second cameraman. He like took a lot of the shots when I'm like not in frame because usually I'm behind the camera, but now he's...
I got credited.
Yeah. Check it out, we're currently at the beach. Take a look at the scenery. Wow. See, the view is like so nice. And the sun, striking. By the way, right, I haven't done this in a very long, so let's do a quick battery check on my Samsung Galaxy Z TriFold. It's currently 82%. And it's still like in the middle of the day. So I think I can say that's pretty impressive because I used it quite a lot. But the battery didn't really like deteriorate a lot, which is quite good. So I think one of the major key factors you can note when getting this phone is its battery life. So you're getting quite a strong battery life on this phone. Okay, so one thing I just realized about this phone is because you see this, even though this phone is very like thin when folded, but because of this protruding camera bump right here, whenever you put it on the table, you just get this like weird, funny like flexing thing. Let me show you an example in the next clip. Okay, so I just finished the go-kart. Oh my gosh. Okay, unfortunately I couldn't vlog it because I couldn't bring cameras or phones or anything. Everything was kept in my locker here. But it is crazy. The speed was like, okay, in video you will see, you may not think it's so fast when you're watching it, but when you're actually in the car, right, the speed is insane, you know. Yeah, but it's such a fun experience. I wish I had some like shots of it, but like, yeah, it's okay. That's so far just my experience of the car. It was so fun, but ultimately it was like insanely fun. Highly recommend it. Yeah, but doesn't want this suddenly got the stick, you know, for one. Because how was it?
So fun.
Yeah, super fun. Like, so fast, you know. Yeah, I know.
But then,
is it your first time riding so fast? Yeah, I didn't expect, you know. No, when I was in the car, right, then I didn't expect. Then when the speed turned on, oh my god. Okay, so we just came out of Sentosa and then now we are back at where we were initially. So we are currently back at Vivo City. And then we took the monorail, which is where we are currently in Sentosa. And then now we are back again. And then, yeah, that's basically it. Okay guys, so today is officially my last day of the vlog. So I know I actually said initially at the start of this video, this was supposed to be a week in the live vlog with the Samsung Galaxy Z TriFold. So like instead of doing like a full 7-day vlog, I decided to commit to like a 5-day challenge, which I think is sufficient time already for me to like properly test and try out the phone and give you some of my honest opinions on it. So yeah, today is the last day and I think by now you've definitely already heard all my like goods and bads about this phone. So yeah, personally overall, I think this is really quite a good everyday phone for normal people. It's just that there are some sacrifices you have to make here and there, which I've already mentioned previously in the video. But if you're able to cope with that, I think this is an amazing phone for you. And yeah, so for the last day of this challenge, right, if you can see where am I now, I know every day I'm in like a weird place, but it's so much better than just being in my studio. There's like really nothing much for y'all to see, but look at this. Wow, I'm like in this dinosaur exhibit enclosure. So I'm currently actually at Science Center checking out their new like dinosaur exhibit. And here, if you notice, the place is really dark, which is not only a super good place to test out my new camera, the Sony Z VE1, but also to test out the cameras on this phone, the Samsung Galaxy Z TriFold, and its low light capabilities again. So previously we tested it out in the golf course, but here the exhibits are a lot more detailed and the lighting is even trickier. So if the cameras on this phone performs really well in low light, then I think it's safe to say the cameras on this phone are really impressive. So yeah, we'll go around taking some shots on this phone and you can judge them for yourself.
Yo, I'm taking risks, getting my paper right. Aye, karma might get them, they gotta pay the price. I'm feeling low, it could be worse. All of my VV shine. I've been up and down, they gotta feel me now. Price went up and they hear me now. Back then they wouldn't hear me out. Absent, I gotta make it count, my main one.
Okay guys, so I'm currently back in my studio again. Today is actually the next day which I'm recording the video. So yesterday was where I went to the dinosaur exhibition which you just saw. And today is actually the next day already. And I'm currently back in my studio. Yesterday I was just like too tired to record the outro. So yeah, this is the outro of my YouTube video. And I want to say that I had really a lot of fun using the Samsung Galaxy TriFold for these 5 days, which is close to a week. Or maybe it's actually just a week for like normal working people, cause 5 days a week, right? So yeah, it's actually considered a week. But yeah, so I really enjoyed using the TriFold so far. You see, I even have the box with me right here. And so far my experience on this has been great. But now to sum up the video, right, let me just say some quick things on really who the TriFold is for. So after using it for so long, I personally find that the TriFold is actually for a certain group of people. So let's say if you're someone who like does a lot of documents outside, let's say you're a businessman and you constantly have to like look through documents outside, then the TriFold is perfect because when used in vertical, you can look through like documents on Google Docs, Word, and all kinds of things. Or maybe you're someone else who loves to watch like K-drama, movies, or even YouTube videos, then this phone is also perfect for you. But one thing to note about this phone is that this isn't just like any other phone. Other than its big screen, it's also because of its hefty price. So this one's actually quite expensive. So this one actually comes at about $4,000, $3,988 to be exact. 4,000 Singapore dollars for the 512GB version of this phone. This is not only a super expensive phone, but it's also quite hard to get. Because if I'm correct, right, in Singapore, this phone is actually even very limited. So just like I've mentioned at the start of this video, I was actually really lucky to be able to get my hands on one of these in Singapore. The sets are like super limited, and if you are Singaporean watching this video and want to check out this phone for yourself, which this is displayed at, number 1 is Vivo City, the Samsung Experience Store, or 313 Somerset Samsung Experience Store, and even Jurong Point where they will have this on display at the Samsung Experience Store. But yeah, just to wrap up this video, right, if you enjoyed this YouTube video, please don't forget to drop me a subscribe on my YouTube channel. You can like this video and even comment down below what was your favorite part of this video. It's been a super long time since I made like a super long form YouTube video like this, and I've really put in like my time and effort into making this, so I really hope you guys enjoy it. And if you want to see more content like this, or maybe even try out some other phone, you can drop your suggestions down below and I'll check them out. But yeah, so that's it, and see you in the next video.